and then we'll take some questions.
Good morning. Appreciate you guys being here. Really fortunate for us to come and see the new offices. This space is incredible. Unlike other leagues, I wish the student athletes were here to show you guys what they look like and how they've improved physically over the course of the last 7 or 8 months since the last time you've seen them in March. Really excited about our group. We're very young. 11 of our 13 scholarship players are freshmen and sophomore. So we're extremely young. A lot of teaching and practice, a lot of energy that they show up ready to play hard, which is great, which is something new for me, where I'm not teaching effort or coaching effort. So really excited about my group. Not sure how well we'll do early, but we'll come on strong later as the conference season starts. But really excited about a guy named Ade Murkey, our only senior, my first recruit. Ade is in a leadership role, which is new for him. I challenge him every single day to mature, which has been a challenge over the last 3 years for Ade Murkey, but he's taking it with stride, and he's excited every single day to come to practice because he has now that ownership of being a senior. Another guy who will have another leadership role is Jace Townsend. Jace Townsend's a sophomore this year, a kid from Dallas, Texas. He should be our leading scorer this year. He's extremely gifted offensively. The challenge is if he'll play some defense, but that's with every guy on our team. But I'm excited about our year. We have a tough non-conference schedule with going to Utah State, which is top 25, going to UCLA and playing in Poly Pavilion. New Mexico State's coming to our place after returning every single starter in their NCAA run last year for the WAC Summit League Challenge. So our non-conference is packed with some good tests, some good challenges for our student athletes and for our staff. I'm really excited about that, but it'll just prepare us for the really good coaches and the teams in our league. So that's what I have for you guys. You guys are welcome to ask. Don't feel obligated to ask, but ask about anything you want.
Coach, you mentioned Jace Townsend. What have you seen out of him to say that he's going to be our leading scorer? What have you seen out of him opposed to last year that makes you say that?
He scores on a lot of different levels. He can shoot the NBA three, which he's very comfortable shooting at that distance. He really is comfortable putting the ball on the floor and getting by a defender. And he can make a catch and shoot three, which is really important for us in our offense and how we play. Jace he's stronger. He's more mature after his freshman year, especially going through the year that we went through last year. And he came back from the summertime ready to have a bigger role, more significant role.
And another freshman from last year, David.
Crazy.
No,
yeah.
David, have you seen him take that progression? Because it looks, stats-wise, it looks like, and seen in some games, he had a solid freshman year. A forward that comes in, that's not easy. Mm-hmm. Have you seen him kind of take that step forward? Do you need a little bit more rebounding out of him this year?
I need a little more of everything out of him this year. I've seen him take small steps. David is a kid who naturally being big and being pretty talented has been the best player on any team that he's ever played for. So now getting him to grow as far as his work ethic and his love for the game, that's been a challenge. David has the potential to be the best player in our league, and I truly believe that. But David doesn't believe that yet, and I'm finding ways to challenge him through practice, through watching film, through extra work, to let him see his potential. But he's not there yet, and you'll see as the year goes, his numbers get better and better. But right now, he's not ready.
Coach, last year you guys won 3 games in summer league play. What's going to kind of be the key to improve on that this year?
The keys, we got to guard the three-point line. We were 9th in three-point percentage defense last year. We have to be able to guard guys. Our league and our coaches are too good of game day coaches for us to be so bad defensively. There's a lot of things that happened last year in our locker room. There's a lot of things that I did, decisions that I made that forced us to be 3 and whatever it was. That has now gone. out of our locker room. And our guys now use that 8-22 record as motivation. And I'm really excited to get back and wash this taste out of my mouth. And with this group, and it won't happen overnight. And I've expressed that to our guys. It won't happen, today. But throughout the year, we're going to get better and better, and we're going to be able to win more games based on our effort and our ability to share the ball and lock down defensively.
Coach, team unity is a very important thing. What do you guys do off the court to help them be unified on the court?
That was a challenge that I was faced with this spring and summer, making these guys like each other. When you go 8-22, they don't like me, they don't like our staff, they don't like each other. And losing will do that. Losing will splinter your team. So having Top Golf, which is now being built here, we had an event at Top Golf in Denver. We do a Navy SEALs training with the program, which was fantastic for our guys, just to share some adversity outside of the court. That was big time. We did that for 2 days. We do occasional meals at my house, which I'm extremely private, and I don't like people in my space. I had to open the door for our team to come and hang out and see how I live and see the person that I am outside of coach. So just trying to get them in different arenas where it's not about basketball, it's not about winning or losing, it's just about being a good person. And I found that pretty good so far.
Obviously expressed your enthusiasm and optimism for the season, and then you talked about your challenging non-conference schedule. Are you a bit apprehensive that you're going to affect the psychic of your team and their confidence early on with that non-conference schedule when you're trying to do all these positive things?
Definitely not. Definitely not, because our challenge is we want to be the best. We got to play against the best and ultimately beat the best, right? And what an experience for a student athlete as a freshman to go to Pauley Pavilion and play where the game was created, and so many different pros come through there and have played in that building. So it's motivative, but as a coach, it's actually realistic as well. Being able to challenge these guys and make them see, all right, these guys put their shoes on just like you do, 1 foot at a time. And being in that environment where my AD, Carlton Creech, can go and see, and we can learn some marketing tools, or we can try to get some interest from our crowd and our community in Denver to mock what we see. And that's the basis of going to Utah State, going to Logan, and seeing the students who pile in there, 90 minutes before a game. It's not about, the end result of the game. It's about actually giving these student athletes the welfare and how they see and project college basketball. So, no, it's to answer your question, no, it's not. It's a way for me to show the team, the country, and our sport.
With only having one senior on the team, or do they still stay pretty high?
They still stay pretty high. We put everything into every game, and we expect to win every game, at least give ourselves a chance. Last year we go to Gonzaga and get beat 60 points. Obviously, we go to Gonzaga to try to keep it close. They're number one in the country. We go to keep it close and have a chance to win at the end. Now, our mentality was a little different last year. With our senior leadership, it was different. Not good or bad, but it was just different. This year, Dave Murphy, he has some ownership that those guys didn't have. And our expectation is to win every game. That's how we prepare. So, no, our expectations doesn't change. We still want to win everything that we do. That's for Coach. You guys were easy. That was good.